Hi, welcome back to Professor Solis and Strategies for Success. So we're going to continue with slope, but now we're going to go back and re-emphasize how we get a horizontal line and a vertical line. So let's make sure when we have a horizontal line, we would have y equals plus or minus b. We remember from our slope-intercept form, the b stands for our y-intercept. So when you have a horizontal line, I'm going to draw a horizontal line. That means our slope equals 0. Think about your cars in the parking lot. It's not moving. Time is changing, but the car is not moving, so the slope is 0. So that means when we write this equation, we would say little m equals 0. If I plug it into my equation, y equals mx plus b, wherever the line crosses, we'll make up a number right here. We'll say 2. That means this would be y equals 0 times x plus b would be the y-intercept, 2. The 0x falls off, so we're left with y equals 2. That would be my equation of this graph right here. That would be a horizontal line. Now, if we look at the vertical line, vertical lines start with x equals plus or minus c. C stands for constant, so any number, even a 0. So if I draw a grid, a vertical line goes up and down. It can be on the positive side or the negative. We'll make this a 3 right there on the x-axis, okay? So if I wanted to write the equation of this vertical line, this would be x equals 3. Well, there's no slope. There's no rise and run. So in this case, our slope is considered undefined. Undefined means does not exist. If you were to put this in the calculator, it would say error, E-R-R. In a graphing calculator, if it's a scientific, it doesn't have enough spaces, so we just say E-R-R. Well, how do we get that? Well, we have to have some ordered pairs that gets us, when we calculate, we don't have, what do we call? We don't have an m. We only have a constant in our equation. So we'll do some more examples in class, but I wanted to make sure that when you get an undefined slope, it only happens when you have a x equals, a vertical line, and not a y. So real quick as a recap, we have 4 types of slopes. Remember, we have the positive slope, we have the negative slope, we have a 0 slope, and then we have an undefined slope. Positive, remember, the slope goes up, negative goes down. A 0 slope is a horizontal line, and an undefined slope is a vertical line. So I hope that'll help us remember our basics when it comes to slope, and we will see you next time. Thank you.